I like comedy when it's dingy. I like comedy in its rawest form. You know, the other day I came up with that video again. I watched it for 2 minutes. The Richard Pryor with the menu behind him. You know, in 1970s.
That's at Catch, right?
Catch, or one of the old improvs or something.
Yeah, one of those. Was it the improv?
Something
Might
like
have
that.
been the improv, right? Because Catch didn't have a menu behind the stage.
It was an improv.
Catch had a mirror.
And we've had Rocco Orbisi on the podcast, and he said that Richard did not want to shoot that special. Like, he was like, I'm a bomb. I don't know when I'm going down there. Wow. And they had to do the material on the way down, and it turned out to be a pretty good special, you know. We had Redman in here last week, and we were talking about something that I got to ask you about. It's amazing when you look at the iTunes list now. Even if you look at fucking health, there's 1,000 podcasts. And for you, this started for us in a little hotel room when you would sit down after shows in green rooms and tape. And I go, what are you fucking guys doing? Oh, we're doing a podcast. Let's go eat something. I used to get pissed. And this is where it's all gone. Can you believe this? And it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me about the Rogan podcast till we were doing Ari's thing last Tuesday. When I went inside and I saw Ari on stage, I go, this all goes back. This is all centralized back to that podcast, that little, you know, if you look at episode 8 of the JRE now, it's a fucking couch with 3 people sitting on the fucking couch. Eddie Bravo, me, you know. And look what it's become. We're here. We got Charles Bronson on the wall. You know, what the fuck? How did this happen?
Well, we figured out a way to do our own show. You know, I mean, we were trying to do it before. Remember?
No more sci-fi show, by the way?
They're still trying to get me to do it.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Last time we spoke, they had 14 episodes in 3 days. Joe called me. He's like, what do you think, dog? We'll do 14 episodes in 3 days. We'll shoot them all at the same house.
It's a different idea.
Right.
The way they want to do it now is going to be podcast style.
Right.
It's going to be like a subject, like whatever the subject is, where it's ghosts or whatever. Talk to an expert, have them in, show some videos, play some videos, pause the videos, goof on it. I don't know if we'll wind up doing it. Like, part of me doesn't want to do it. I really enjoy just doing things on the internet. I really enjoy working for the UFC, and I really enjoy doing stand-up. I don't want to do anything that I don't really enjoy and throw it in there just because. We'll see.
At this point
I don't know.
in the game, it's amazing when people call me for auditions still sometimes. And I'm like,
yeah. You don't have to.
I'm not going down there. I'm not. I know what. I already see the deal. I already see the whole deal. I got to do this, and I'm going to have to do this, and this, and this, and this to accomplish this goal. You know what? For what? To put up with this and to put up with. I don't even like that no more.
Yeah, I mean, it's also you've already made so much progress. You know, like doing it your way. Like you figured out a way, and we all did, through doing these things on the internet. You figured out a way to be yourself. You know, you figured out a way to just tap into whatever the fuck you are. And then also examine the way other people react to you. And it sort of makes you pump up your own game. Like, it makes you better at podcasting. Like, the criticisms that you get, or the suggestions that you get, or the guest suggestions. Like, it's an interactive sort of a relationship that you have with the people that like the show. Sometimes good and sometimes bad. I mean, you're going to run into people that are just super negative. You're definitely going to run into people that are just mean and bitchy and complain about everything. And you're also going to run into people that have some good pieces of advice. Some people that goof on you because you say shit over and over again. You might not even realize you use a certain word over and over again, and they clown you on it. And now you have to think about it. But that's good.
That's good. No, this has made me better. Because now I'm liable. When you go to Weight Watchers, what they teach you is you got to write everything down.
Yeah.
If I hit an apple, this podcast makes me responsible for my words now. Not when I yell obscenities and racist comments or fucking national.
It makes you a better comic.
But it's made me a better comic, but it's also made me a better person because I've said I got to walk the walk now. Mm-hmm. I can't come up here and say, well, I don't do this. Now I got to walk the walk now.
Right. You can't just go on a coke binge and not come in here and record the podcast.
No.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do any. No, I couldn't do anything.
Well, you know, that's completely contrary to a lot of people's ideas about what a person who's clean can and can't do. So, like, you taking those pills when you had your knee operation and not worrying about it at all. That's, like, completely outside the realm of, like, any of those 12-step programs. They would say, don't ever fucking do that. You know, you don't have responsibility. I mean, you don't have the ability to say no to that stuff. That stuff is more powerful than you. Don't bring it into your life. And you're like, I got
I
this.
figured something out. There's a commercial now for a rehab that says if you, and it's true, 80% of people relapse, and they said if you relapse, they'll take you back and do it for free.
That's nice.
All that shit is bullshit. And for me, the beating all that shit and never wanting to go back is just becoming a man. Your manhood should overcome that. And that's how I was raised. Your manhood overcomes all that shit.
Just deciding not to be a little kid anymore.
No.
Not to be a saboteur.
And I saw how my stepdad was, and he was a killer. He killed people, he shot people, he did things. But he had this thing that he would talk to you and go, "You're never doing that ever again." Because that's how I work my system. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just and I got it. I got it at a young age. Like, I don't eat this. No, I just don't eat it. That's it. It's done. Like, that was it.
Right.
And everything. I don't want to ever shoot a Joey Karate video. They were fun to do, but I did what I did, and now I moved on. I did cocaine. It was fun while I did it, but now one day I made a decision. People don't want to make a decision. People don't want to...
I'm with you on everything with Joey Karate.
Those
Joey Karate videos are fucking tremendous.
But what I'm saying is you just move on. It would look weird if I still put a gi on and threw kicks.
You should do Joey Jiu-Jitsu.
And said Joey Jiu-Jitsu. I thought about it. But
Joey Jiu-Jitsu is a good idea.
Jiu-Jitsu is so bad.
It doesn't matter. It's
Joey Karate, at least I had a sidekick.
No, but
you know what I'm saying? At least I had a sidekick. With Joey Jiu-Jitsu, what am I going to do? I'm going to be in the guard.
No. You fucking grab a guy and you pull him into your guard and you start working a clock choke, but you lose it. The guy gets on top of you. You I can't breathe. You tap out. Listen, do what I say, not what I do. Trust me, cocksucker. I'm trying to give you good technique over here. My grip is bad. I've been jerking off my right hand. I'm out of sorts. You can come up with a bunch of ways to make jiu-jitsu hilarious.
I love it, and it's funny because I get going, and I'll grab your pants, and I'll pass you, and all I have is a tackle pass.
Tackle pass?
That's all I got. Thank God for Dave Camarillo. He's like, look, I love you to death. You're a great guy. Don't curse in my gym. Don't say fuck. There's a family environment. Do me a favor. Let's work on this tackle pass. You're gonna love this. Put your shoulder on there. Godzilla can't get you off.
It's a good pass.
It's a great pass.
If you get past those legs.
And then the guy from John Jock, they have a chubby guy, a black belt. He came to VMAC on a Sunday for the open mat. He pulled me and said, "Come here. Let me teach you this. This is gonna be nobody's gonna give you this. All right. Just do this leg spin, and you got the guy. They're not gonna get up once you're on top of him, but you gotta lose weight." John Jock will tell you your breathing, your diaphragm. Jiu-jitsu, everybody's looking to help you.
Yeah.
And that's why I told John Evans here Sunday, every web page you go for jiu-jitsu, you're going to lose weight, you're going to get self-confidence, your agility's going to be better, but nobody says, and this is the family you're looking for. Nobody says the camaraderie, because I did martial arts for 30 years, and it's a big difference when a man sweats on you. I've never had that. I've had me hugging you, and I'm sweaty.
Yeah, it's very different.
When you go to Joey, do me a favor, put pressure on him. I'm like, Joey, get on your fucking tippy toe. And he's down there going, okay. Today I went in and I go, can you do me a favor? Can you let me know? Because I was scared to bend my knee, the neon belly. And I bent my left one first, and he goes, don't be scared, you're fine. He goes, your neon belly. I go, that's my left knee. It's not the right one. But people let you do things when they teach you.
Yeah.
And that's, for me, it was the family I was looking for. Anywhere I go in the country now, I got a family. I already got 3 offers to roll. I can go to Samurai, what's his name? In New York, not Marcelo and not Helio. But what's the other guy in New York? Samurai? Suzuki? There's a Brazilian that has like a Japanese something. Oh my God.
Not Mario Yamasaki.
No. That's the fucking ref. This guy is he has tapes online too. Draculino.
Oh,
Draculino. I got an email. One of his brothers.
Samurai Suzuki.
Yeah, come on down. I got my man Danny Lyon is come on over and let me do your Pilates, your knee. Let me work the strength. People, nobody's asking for money. Some guy in the Bronx said, Joey, please come up and train. I'll pick you up and take you up.
A lot of that's from the podcast.
It's a podcast, but it's also, but nobody called me up and said, let's do stand-up together.
Right.
Everybody's offering to teach me jiu-jitsu. From a fat guy to
they're happy that you're doing it.
Oh, my God. Yeah. But nobody was happy when I was doing weightlifting. Nobody called me up and go, come over and kick the pads.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Jiu-jitsu has opened up. I get offered. People come up to me and put cards in my hand and go, dog, I'm here all weekend for you. I got an extra gi. My brother weighs 400 pounds. I'll teach you 2 moves. You'll fucking kill people. That's amazing.
Right.
Nobody tells me in comedy, come over to my comedy club, let me teach you 2 new jokes or how to write a joke. Jiu-jitsu's something very special. But it's not the moves. It's not the arm bar. It's not none of that. It's the people that are involved with it. I don't know what it's like. It's taken me by storm, man.
That's awesome.
Because it's like a family. You know, when you walk into a Gold's Gym and you weigh 300 pounds, you're a little fucking embarrassed. Until somebody comes over and goes, come here, bro. You know, do your curls this way. Let me teach you this. Or people come over. I went to a gay gym. Remember Christy Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Christy Miller loved me so much. She worked at the Gold's Gym on Cole.
I used to work out there.
Yeah, and you go in there at night, they'll take you in the
I know a
showers.
little bit about it.
Oh, my God.
It was a tasty little morsel and a gay stew.
Oh, my God. And she loved me so much. She goes, Joey, I'm quitting, but I'm going to give you a year pass. And I would go there at night, and yeah, there were some perverts that'd be looking at my ass when I did the bicycle or something. But there were other guys that came over and genuinely wanted to help.
Yeah, they would look at you, but no one was disrespectful.
No. Like, they would come over and go, listen, it's not by me, but I saw you on the treadmill, and I saw you with coughing. I've been watching you, okay? So I'm going to watch you the rest of the night and make sure you don't pass out. It's a great feeling. When you go to jiu-jitsu and you walk in there and people are like, I'm going to put Joey with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan doesn't say, no, he's too heavy. That motherfucker goes, come on. And he picks me up. Hassan today. Little fucking guy from 10 Planet goes over there. And I said, Jenny, come on, let's do this. He goes, don't do it. You know, the guy weighs $140.
Right.
And he's going to some competition. They go, oh, he's over 40, so he's doing something to Gracie. I don't know what it is. The guy had me on top of him because I just want to try something with a heavier guy. Hassan, I can't do that to you. You know, just do this. You know, whatever they do.
Right.
I never had that nowhere else. I went to karate since I was a kid. Nobody's let me do these things. Nobody's laughed at you.
Well, you know what the difference is? One of the big ones is in karate, you don't want anybody hitting you. Like, people hit each other. You hurt each other. Like, there was a camaraderie that we had in martial arts, but it was always still a little weird because you would spar. And when you'd spar, you'd hurt each other. And the jiu-jitsu, you spar, and you could be real good friends. You could go full blast. And the better you get, actually, the safer it is to go full blast. Because, I know that, you know, there's certain guys, they'll get you in something, you can tap, and they have full control. You're not going to get hurt. It's almost like the guys who aren't as good are more dangerous because they're going to try to yank on something, and they could wind up injuring you. So, like, when you get, like, guys who you become, like, real competitive with, and you get that camaraderie, it's actually better. And you're super, super competitive with each other, but always super supportive and really friendly. Because you can be. Like, you want a guy to like you. You want to like each other, and you can still go full blast. Like, I've had real good friends tap me. You know, and it's not a bad thing at all. It's not a
giggle.
bad thing.
I love it. I love it.
It is what it is, you know? Like, Eddie's tapped me every time we've rolled. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 times I've ever rolled with him and just stalemated him, like kept him off me, like being just 100% defensive. Most of the time, he catches me 2 or 3 times every time we roll. But we're best friends, you know? A million guys from that gym. It's the same story. Like, Denny's caught me before, and, you know... He's the greatest guy ever. He just won, yeah. He's had a lot of neck problems. He's had some neck problems lately.
When I went up there, we worked on the Breath of Fire.
He's a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad motherfucker. You ever broke on the Breath of Fire, cocksucker?
I don't know what that is.
Well, we'll do it tomorrow. Joe Rogan, I love you.
I love you too, brother.
11 o'clock.
It was fun to do this, man.
Yeah, no. Thank you for coming.
It was a pleasure.
The candle burned out. Once the candle burns out,
it's time to go. Oh, Jesus. That was a real fart. That sounded like you threw a fucking M80 into a bucket of water.
The church of what's happening now. I'm in Gotham Comedy Club Friday and Saturday. Midnight show, motherfuckers. Tickets are still available. I'm also at the Long Beach Laugh Factory on the 8th with Duncan Trussell and Red Band and Lee Sayat and a bunch of killers. Joe Rogan, I love you.
I love you too,
Thank you for all the love you give me on your podcast and all the laughs and shit. Today, my wife found the Tom Segura Joe Rogan thing. She came out fucking howling. I love you, cocksucker. Stay black. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.